Yeah, pretty late tonight. Drove back to Midland from Lubbock after taking care of a few things, taking the day off to handle a bunch of stuff that needed to be handled. But on my drive home, I talked to a friend on the phone nearly the whole way. And the conversation was about what really matters. And over the weekend, I had a really good weekend. I got to spend some time with my son. Got to spend some time with my dad, and we got to capture those moments in some of the pictures that everybody got to see, and it was a lot of fun. But in those photos, what I've learned is those are the things that really matter. That's what God gives us, and that's our purpose from Him. It's not about the negative things. It's not. Yeah, I probably should put a shirt on. It might be a little inappropriate, but I kind of just winged it and said we're gonna make a video this late. But man, the fighting with people, the struggles of relationships, of jobs, of money, of bills, of bad financial decisions, granted, those are choices that you make at the time, in the time of whatever you're going through. But that's not what really matters. What really matters is the people around you, your job, the way you handle yourself, the choices that you make, and the choices that you make from the bad choices that you make, the choice that is yours to make to move forward, to get yourself out of the debt, to get yourself out of the bad relationships, to get yourself out of any negativity, anything that God wouldn't have you be a part of. And outside of it being about anything different, it boils down to how healthy do you want to live? How free do you want to be? And somebody like me, I lived so binded, so just drowning, literally, like you got a bunch of cinder blocks tied to your feet and you want to go swim. It's stupid. It's idiotic. It's totally not what your purpose is. It's not what you're here for. You're here to enjoy things like what was captured in those pictures this weekend. Granted, it's not necessarily about the things that you're doing. I mean, you could be kicking rocks, but as long as everybody's smiling and everybody's happy, that's what matters the most. And motorcycles and stuff like that, they can be expensive. That's not what I'm getting at about the money side. What I'm getting at is that's probably the most time that I've spent with my son in 2 or 3 months. Just solid, pure, good fun without worrying about everything else. And it takes days like that. It takes even just 1 hour of something like that to help you get it kick-started in your mind that, this is something I got to start doing. And granted, it's a process. Every day's a process. It's all about what you do and what you make of it and the way that you're going to go about it. Everything else doesn't matter. It's all in the choices you make. And God gives us the tools to follow the right way, to to do what He called us to do, instead of doing what we selfishly, sinfully think we have to do. What feels good to us, that's not what matters. Now, there's a difference in a good feeling and a healthy feeling, and then there's the feeling of doing what you want to selfishly, chasing whatever it is, whether it be a void that you feel that you have to feel of women or men or money or vehicles, whatever the hole, the emptiness, that can only be truly filled starting from one place. And I'm not going to keep harping on God so that people think I'm wearing them out on that, but that's truthfully where it comes from. And then it goes down the line. It flows down to yourself, to your kids, to your dogs, your cats, your work comrades, your associates. Man, it's kind of dumb not to want to live through God like that. Because if you think about it any other way, if you look back at the results of everything, nothing worked. It all blew up in your face every time. My face. I'm speaking from personal experience. It's my testimony. And like I said, I kind of I felt like I needed to make a video. Probably should have put a shirt on. I apologize for that, but it was spur of the moment and it was on me, and there it is. I'll get my ugly face off the camera now. But man, what a weekend. What an eye-opener. To see my own creation happy like that, for us to like basically like our hearts joined. Even between my dad and I haven't spent positive time like that together in a long time. It was good. It felt good. Working on things. Trucks need to be fixed. Really just taking the time to do what mattered, to focus on really what mattered, the things that actually get you through life, instead of focusing on things that only bury you deeper under the water, under the crap, under the dirt, the drama, the negativity, all of it. It's totally unnecessary, not needed, not wanted. You don't have to live that way. Nobody does. Nobody does. Anyway, good night, everybody. And remember, fly with Christ. I love you all. Have a good week.